What if I told you that most of the struggles you're facing right now are within your control? Stoicism has been the secret weapon for the greatest minds in history. Emperors, warriors, philosophers. It's a philosophy forged in the fires of hardship, and it can give you that same strength. In this video, we'll explore 12 powerful lessons from Stoic philosophy that will change how you live, how you think, and how you face every challenge. We'll delve into the words of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, men who stared down chaos and emerged stronger. Welcome to Arev. Now let's dive into the first lesson that will reshape your life. Everything begins in your mind. It's a battlefield, a place where fear clashes with courage, where doubt tries to undermine resolve. If you master your thoughts, you can master your life. A Stoic believes that we don't suffer because of external events, but because of how we to respond to them. Marcus Aurelius said the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Your happiness isn't out there at the mercy of fate, it's right here in the fortress of your mind. When faced with anger, with frustration, with the urge to lash out or despair, pause, breathe. Choose to see the situation clearly without the fog of emotion. And in that moment of choice, you'll find the power to rise above any obstacle. Life is not a gentle stroll through a summer meadow. It's a march through harsh terrain, a test of endurance. And adversity, that's the training ground of the Stoic. Challenges are not obstacles to be feared. They are opportunities to be seized. Seneca teaches us to embrace hardship. Why? Because it strengthens us. Just as a sword is tempered in fire, so too is the human spirit forged in the crucible of adversity. See this challenge not as something to fear, but as a chance to grow. Embrace the struggle, face it head on, and emerge from the fire tempered, stronger, and more resilient than ever before. We are all dealt a hand in life. Some hands are filled with fortune, others with hardship. But here's the thing. We cannot control the cards we are dealt, but we can control how we play them. We can control our perception. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every obstacle you face, every challenge, every perceived injustice, it's not stopping you, it's showing you the way forward. When you change your perception, you change your experience. You shift from being a victim of circumstance to being the master of your fate. You stop asking, why me, and start asking, what now? It's not about denying reality. It's about choosing how you interpret it, how you let it shape you. Choose to see the path forward even when the way seems blocked. The Stoics believed in living in harmony with nature. Now, that doesn't mean you have to abandon your city life and head for the hills. It means something deeper. To live according to nature is to understand the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. It's accepting the cycle of life and death, the ebb and flow of fortune, the good days and the bad. It means aligning your actions with what is natural and virtuous, being honest in your dealings, kind in your interactions, courageous in the face of fear. Live in balance. Treat others with respect, even when they don't deserve it. And in that harmony, you will find a peace that no external force can shatter. The past is gone. It's a memory, a ghost that can haunt you if you let it. The future, it's uncertain, a ship sailing on a vast and unpredictable sea. The only place where you have true power, the only place where life truly exists, is in the present moment. The Stoics understood this. They knew that dwelling on the past leads to regret, and worrying about the future breeds anxiety. True peace, true freedom lies in embracing the now. Focus on what's in front of you right now. Be present. When you master the art of presence, you unlock a level of productivity and peace you never thought possible. In the midst of life's struggles, it's easy to focus on what's wrong, on what's missing. But gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what you already have. Seneca teaches us to be thankful for the simple things. The roof over your head, the food on your table, the air you breathe. Gratitude is not about ignoring the challenges in life, it's about choosing to see the good alongside the bad. When you start counting your blessings, you'll realize how rich your life already is. You'll find joy in the everyday, appreciation for the small things, and a sense of contentment that no external circumstance can take away. The Stoic way is never the easy way. It's the path less traveled, the one that demands courage, integrity, and a willingness to stand firm when others falter. But it's always the right way. Whether it's speaking truth to power, standing up for what you believe in, or simply refusing to take the easy way out when you know it's wrong, Stoicism teaches us to always do what is virtuous, not what is easy. Choose the path of integrity, even when it's difficult. Choose to do what's right, even when no one is watching. Your character, your legacy is built on these choices. Life is a turbulent sea. Storms will come, waves will crash. You cannot control the wind or the waves, but you can control the ship. You can adjust your sails, man your oars, and navigate through the storm. The Stoics teach us to focus on what we can control, our actions, our responses, our attitude, everything else. Let it go. Release the need to control the uncontrollable. Accept that some things are beyond your power. Focus your energy on what you can influence, your choices, your effort, your response to the challenges that come your way. Discipline. It's a word that strikes fear into the hearts of some, conjures up images of harshness and restriction. But true discipline, the kind the Stoics embraced, is not about deprivation, it's about freedom. Self-discipline is the foundation of Stoic strength. It's the ability to resist temptation, to stay focused on your long-term goals, even when the allure of instant gratification beckons. It's about making the choice to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Seneca said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." When you master your habits, your impulses, your desires, you become the master of your life. Start small. Build good habits. Stick to your commitments, even when it's hard. This doesn't mean you shouldn't care, that you shouldn't strive for excellence in all that you do. It's about recognizing that you can only control your effort, not the result. The Stoics teach us to take action without being attached to the outcome. You cannot control what happens, only what you do. So focus on giving your best effort, on approaching every task with integrity and purpose. But once it's done, release the need for a specific result. Worrying about the outcome, clinging to a specific vision of how things be, that's a recipe for disappointment. Do your best and then let go. In that surrender, you'll find a freedom that allows you to embrace life fully. In a world that's constantly urging you to strive, to achieve, to acquire more, it's easy to believe that peace is found somewhere out there, beyond the horizon of your current circumstances. But true peace, the kind that withstands the storms of life, that's an inside job. The Stoics understood this. They knew that true peace doesn't come from external achievements or possessions. It's not something you find, it's something you cultivate. It's a state of mind, an inner stillness that no external event can disturb. How do you cultivate this inner peace? Through mindfulness, through meditation, through connecting with something larger than yourself. Find moments of stillness in your day, reflect on your blessings, and above all, remember that you are enough, just as you are. Emotions are powerful things. They can drive us to great heights of passion and creativity, but they can also lead us down a path of destruction if left unchecked. The Stoics understood this, and they sought to master their emotions, not to suppress them, but to harness their power. Now, mastering your emotions doesn't mean becoming cold and unfeeling. When you feel a strong emotion rising, anger, fear, jealousy, pause. Observe it without judgment. Choose your response not from a place of reactivity, but from a place of strength, of reason, of wisdom. The path of the Stoic is not an easy one. It's a path of constant self-reflection, of discipline, of choosing courage over comfort. But it is the path of true strength and wisdom. It's the path that leads to a life of purpose, of resilience, of inner peace that no external force can shatter. These 12 lessons are just the beginning of a journey toward mastering your mind, your emotions, and your life. If you found value in this video, subscribe to AREV for more Stoic wisdom that will empower you every day. Now go out and live it.